It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Brennan Klein Memorial Field. Today, the Mount Vernon Rams.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if you need
it, against the Jacksonville Crimson, the team that they put on the schedule earlier this week, we're able to get it done here on a Thursday afternoon. Early start time, however, today. It is a senior awards banquet at Shagnon Gymnasium tonight. That'll take place, so have to get this one a little bit earlier than what they anticipated. 3:30 is estimated to be your first pitch. Glad to have you with us, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. It is your Ren Lake College pregame show, and at Ren Lake College, you can save thousands on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you. Speaking of Ren Lake College, of course, also not coincidental, our title sponsor, Banterra Bank, are also teaming up to bring you the Mount Vernon Township High School Senior Class 2012 graduation. We will stream video live on Saturday night, 8 o'clock, on mywithersradio.com. So if you're unable to make it to the MVTHS graduation, this is rain or shine, whether it's at the football field or the Shagnon Gym, we will be streaming the 2012 graduation Saturday night, 8 o'clock, video on mywithersradio.com. So out of the way, we're glad to have you with us, of course. There we go. We got our lineups taped down. We're out of duct tape. It's difficult to fathom a life without duct tape, but that is key and critical to what we do. Our lineups are taped down now. Of course, we're going to tape our extension cord down, so we are in a new location today, right up against the backstop. But Danny Czerwinski, who aforementioned, joins me alongside. Danny, it looks like it's going to be a great day for Rams baseball.
Well, lucked out again. This whole spring has been a luck out of situations for the weather, and Mount Vernon is going to get their 34th game of the spring in today, and Jacksonville will get in their 33rd. So when you get those kind of numbers, the spring has been just about perfect for baseball or any kind of athletic event, and it's going to be like that way through about Sunday with some rain. But two teams here with a lot of high expectations come postseason play next week.
Of course, we'll talk more about postseason play on the flip side of the break. We need to go ahead and take one quick. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm Morgan. A few months ago, my gynecologist said that I needed surgery, a hysterectomy. I thought for sure I'd have to leave Southern Illinois to have it done, but I was surprised to find out that not only could Good Samaritan Regional Health Center do the surgery, they had one of the nation's most advanced surgical systems. They called it the Da Vinci. It was basically this robot that translated whatever movements the surgeon was making into even tinier, more precise movements. My doc even told me that over 100 of these procedures had been done at Good Samaritan. Well, the surgery went great, and I was out of the hospital in no time. And because I was close to home, my whole family was with me every step of the way. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice. And starting in 2013, they'll be opening an all-new regional health center with even more advanced services. It makes me happy to know they'll still be around when my kids have families and need specialized medical care. That means a lot to me.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back now for the Rams Baseball, WMIX, mywithersradio.com. Glad to have you with us. Of course, you can always stay up to date on Twitter at 94 Sports. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside 25-8 are your Mount Vernon Rams. 10-0 finishers in the South 7 Conference, a third straight conference crown for Mount Vernon. Out of the Central State 8, possibly even the Central State 10, comes the Jacksonville Crimson, 24-8 on the year, number 2 seed in the Chatham-Glenwood Regional. And usually in that regional, you're fighting for the 2 seed.
Yeah, because Chatham-Glenwood baseball power, of course, Washington National outfielder Jason Worth from there at Chatham-Glenwood. They are the 1 seed in their own regional, with Jacksonville being a 2. Out of the Central State 8, you're talking with the likes of SHG, Lincoln, Rochester, to name a few, more or less a football powerhouse conference, basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Andre Iguodala has been there, if you know him, from the Sixers,
Brian
who are
Cook.
playing the Celtics, and Brian Cook from Lincoln, also from that play, have played and are playing in the NBA. So, very competitive conference, more or less, in football and basketball, but baseball rounding around the corner here. And possibility in 2 weeks these two teams might meet in the sectional final. You never know.
You never know what's going to happen. Of course, it's scary to think the postseason is right around the corner. Rams headed to Waterloo as the number 1 seed. They'll get underway on Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock. That game will be here on WMIX, also and always online at mywinthersradio.com. For that, Rams have to do business on Saturday as well against Highland. That'll just be one game now at 11 o'clock, 10:45. Is your pregame here on WMIX. We also have the Rams baseball banquet coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. That'll be a good time as well. For that, however, we will have Lady Rams softball on the air for you tomorrow as they battle Salem in their regular season finale. That'll be at Lincoln Park with a 4:15 pregame. Ren Lake College pregame show rolls on. Of course, at Ren Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Ren Lake College has been your vehicle to a brighter future for well over 40 years. Visit them online at rlc.edu. We're going to get a picture, I think, for the Twitterverse, we hope, of the coaches and umpires meeting at home plate. So we'll see if we have that. You can also find a picture of today's batting order online for the Mountain Rams. It's on our Twitter page at 94 Sports. Check it out. Get anything? Nope. Got a yes or a no?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm having hearing issues today.
I am too. We're bouncing again.
It's all good.
Yeah. So you're hearing
that? That'd be great.
I feel like my equilibrium's gone a couple different ways here.
That'll happen. You get to know the Jacksonville batting orders presented by Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewscentral.com where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. That's thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people.
Leading off at shortstop, number 10, Andrew Jackson, batting second and left. Cody Wood, batting third and second. Blake Long. In the cleanup spot, right field, Dustin Woodcock, batting fifth. Blake Chance at first. And batting sixth, Floyd Lamalino is the catcher. Designated hitter is Tyler Ring, batting seventh. Batting eighth at third base is Rudy Payton. Batting ninth in center field is Zeke Rowe. Your pitcher today for Jacksonville is Tanner Gillis for the Crimsons of Jacksonville, who are 24-8 on the season.
24-8 on the season, indeed. And, of course, for the Rams, it'll be Tyler Ellis taking the hill. Started out myself after my cord draped my Bob Carpenter's scorebook. Tyler comes in, of course, with an overall mark of 4-3. He last pitched against Harrisburg, and the Rams lost that one to the Bulldogs at home on May the 3rd by a final of 5-1. Pitched good up until a point when it started to fall apart with the defense behind him making a couple of errors. And sort of lost his composure. We'll see if he can rebound here today against the Jacksonville Crimson. First pitch about to get underway. Here's 3:32 as we stand at the moment. Of course, we'll see what time we are going to get underway. It'll be a right-hander, Andrew Jackson, going to start the Jacksonville shortstop with Ellis on the hill. First pitch will come right about 3:32, 3:33. We awaited on the way. Here it comes. That's going to miss low and away. It's ball one to start. So it is a 1-0 count to get us started here. Rams Baseball is presented by Van Terra Bank. Van Terra Bank lead off the summer with the Van Terra Bank free checking account. Banking with local style. Van Terra Bank is member FDIC. So 1-0 count to Andrew Jackson. How many Hermitage references are we going to have today? 1-0's coming. Upside corner to be a ground ball. Had a loud knock off the ping, and here comes the throw to first base. Looks like it might have pulled Colton off the bag, but don't make the tag. And 4-3 goes your first out.
Good start to the game.
Indeed.
We'll play. This is a good game for Mount Vernon to get. Jacksonville plays some very good competition up in the middle part of the state and beyond. This is a good game that Tim Holley was able to find. So
Cody Wood will stand in, a left-handed batter with one out and nobody on. This will be a ground ball hit the opposite way. Will sneak through. Jones was able to get a mid on it, and that'll be a one-out single for Wood. It'll bring up Blake Long with Dustin Woodcock to follow here in the first inning.
You look at Jacksonville's schedule, and you're talking about Bethel Civic Memorial. They played back when, beat them twice in a doubleheader. Oh, and then you start playing Auburn, Jerseyville, Taylorville, Pittsfield. Well, they play some studs. They play some good teams up in that part of the state. They have good baseball up there.
Yes, TR, they do. One out, a runner aboard here in the top of the first. Then stands Blake Long for a pitch inside. It'll be 1-0.
Our location has changed today. We're a bit further up near the backstop. I like this.
It's messing with me a little bit, though.
Gotta hope the net holds.
I was going to say, he spent 5 years set back a little bit of a way, and today we're up all the way against the backstop, and there's a special reason why we're up here. No balls, one strike, one gone, top of the first inning, no score. Off of first base is Wood. Ellis will fire out of the stretch. Here it comes. The runner going. The throw down to second is off the mark. It'll hit the runner. That keeps it in front of the infield. It'll be a stolen base for Wood.
1-1 to count there. Wood got a good jump at first base off of Ellis. Ball carrying around out there, but not far enough for the runner to get to third base.
That was a rather nice modification on my part to get us all the way up here, considering the reason we're here is because I'm out of duct tape. Going to save down the extension cord.
Well, when you're doing close to 200 games all year, you're going to run out of some duct tape.
Well, the duct tape and fuel are probably the largest part of our budget.
Well,
we as a collective, we as in the organization.
Okay, not you and I. You're talking about rating expenses in order, most spent to least spent.
Yes.
I'm going to say food between you and I over the years up there as well.
All for you on a personal level, yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
We're very
thankful.
thankful.
We're going to talk about the whole circle.
I got you. But yeah, you're right. The 1-1's coming here too long. He'll lay off with a check swing. There'll be 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, runner on second, so an RBI chance here in the top half of the first for Jacksonville. Just underway. 3:32 is your first pitch. See what happens here. We'll see how Tyler Ellis is able to rebound. Senior, I believe, finally. I say that in a good way. That's a lot of great Tyler Ellis baseball over the course of the past few seasons. He'll check on the runner at second base, and got him on a pickoff.
Nice little move there that time. Jones snuck in with the open glove, opened in behind the runner, and Ellis spun and got him. And runner just did not dive back in time. That's second out of the inning. So lead off, 1 out hit is stranded out of second.
So Long will stand back in with a 2-1 count. Now 2 gone with the bases empty. The side is turned here in the first. He will poke that one foul near the concession shed.
Ooh, that got the shed.
Shed, that's the word I've been looking for all season.
The shed.
Able to come up with.
The shed got hit. Juan was avoided.
I keep calling it the shack, but shed. There we go.
Yep.
That's what it really
Final
is.
home game of the year, we come up with shed.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now to the batter, Blake Long. Looking to go 1, 2, 3 in the first here are the Crimson. Pitch on the way, that will be fouled off. Past Juan, past the shed. Maybe not past the shed, but it'll be in the parking lot. And we'll do it again on 2-2. We'll get a second chance at 2-2, no less. It's your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles. Second Chance Auto, of course, they're all under $10,000. Largest selection of them, anyway. Big rate financing for everybody at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. Hit Mount, a 2-2 curveball. Going to miss out.
Yow.
Oh, I'll break to it.
Throw it there again.
They're going to get him a swing this time.
I'd throw it there again. I don't think he's not going to call it 2 times in a row.
See what happens. We'll count. 2 gone. The base is empty in the top half of the first. Rams looking for a goose egg on the Jacksonville side. Here it comes. Ground ball. Sharply hit. Jones will pick it up off a back. Here comes the throw. It's going to get away from Colton Metter. Grant Garrett's there to back up the play to keep him from going to second base.
What we'll do there. I think it's a throw there. He doesn't beat it out.
Right. I was going to go base hit.
I'll decide. Still being reviewed.
Well, because I'm trying to replay it in my mind quickly. Runner on, 2 out. Dustin Woodcock. The lefty will stand in. Well, you're right.
I don't think that if
Because I'm seeing it now, he was about a step behind.
he was a step behind the bag, and I don't think if he beats it cleanly, it's a hit. But I'm not thinking so.
Kyle Fulkerson's going base hit.
Yeah.
Runner on, 2 gone. It's a 1-0 count here to Woodcock. He will send this one to Jones. He'll get another chance. Picks it up, fires across in time. So they'll strand a runner here in the first. We head to the bottom half. We'll get to know the Rams batting in order then. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Equinox, it's a great-looking vehicle. It's a vehicle that the younger people like to drive, older people like to drive. It does. It looks good. Plus, with the 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, that really gives people the ease of mind. It's a great vehicle to travel in and take on vacation. So you have plenty of room for cargo and luggage and the children or whatever. So that's why people like it.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. As we head to the bottom half of the first inning, we need to get to know the Ram batting order.
Zach Jones leads off, followed by Landon Thomas and Zane Saunders, usual 3 suspects at the top of the lineup. And the cleanup spot will be catcher Grant Garrett. Batting 5th at first, Colton Metter, and batting 6th, the designated hitter Colin Young. Batting 7th at second, Matthew Williams. Batting eighth, Hayden Czerwinski. Batting ninth, Josh Gately for Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams.
Central Christian Church brings you the batting orders each and every time out. Of course, visit them online at thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, of course, is loving God and loving people. For the Crimson, it'll be Tanner Gillis on the hill. Catching him will be Floyd Lamolino with Rudy Pate. He played basketball off third base. Andrew Jackson at shortstop. Blake Lawn is second with Blake Hansen first. Cody Woods, Zeke Rowe, and Dustin Woodcock are your outfields from left to right.
Jackson's generally infield, huh?
That he is.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, man. He's on a $10 bill, too, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm checking my wallet.
I don't have the cash.
They let anybody in here with media passes take pictures, don't they?
Sometimes. It'll be a Lefty Jones to get us started. No runs on 2 hits in the top half for Jacksonville. Rams going to see. Thinking better of that here in the bottom half. 1-0 as it misses low to Jones. Gillis is a right-hander. Start out of the windup. He'll wind and fire on the 1-0. Here it comes inside. Jones will ground it to second. Picked up by Long. He'll fire to first in time. And 4-3 is the first out of this bottom half of the first inning. So 1 away and nobody on. Great day to come out and enjoy a baseball game. Softball will get started. Normal time at 4:30.
Yeah. Early start.
Double your money, double your fun.
Oh, yeah.
Here at the complex today. Here in steps Landon Thomas. He'll take the first pitch outside.
So tough. I know the Cardinals started at 2:35 today, didn't they?
2:45 first pitch.
Yeah. He'll, next pitch I'll talk.
Yeah, 1-0's coming. It's going to miss low and inside.
Explain to me
why they played two
Cub games on a Monday night and a Tuesday afternoon, lost a huge gate on both, and then play 2 more and then move on down to that. I don't know what happened there.
There's a lot of 2-game series in MLB this year. 2-0's going to be grounded to first, stepping on the bag on assistant. It'll be Blake Hansen, 2 away.
2:45, 2:35 or so start.
Yeah. The Braves had the same thing going on, where they played 2 against Cincinnati and then 2 against Miami. And then I forget who they have this weekend as it comes inside. As Anders on the first pitch.
And you can say what you want, that those guys get millions of dollars, do whatever, but when you're in St. Louis for 2, San Francisco for 2, and L.A. for 3, it'll mess with your mind to travel.
1-0 coming. It's going to be a ground ball right back to the pitcher, Gillis. And over to first in time. So 1-2-3 go the Rams in their half. We are tied, scoreless. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We head to the top half of the second inning. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for Jacksonville. Blake Hansen, Floyd Lamolino, and Tyler Ring will make an appearance. Ring, I believe, also played basketball.
Yeah.
That name from the Central Holiday Tournament coverage on sister station X95. Had a couple of Jacksonville games myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Quite the Jacksonville homer at that CHT.
Actually, I've done quite a bit more Alton and Marist than any other school.
You and Marist were quite a combination up there.
I enjoyed doing Marist games, to be honest. As the first pitch to Hans catches the outside corner, right-hander falls behind, 0-1. See what happens here on the 0-1 from Ellis out of the stretch. Here it comes, high tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon at Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking for FDIC. Well, Tom, first play of the game, of course, in the post-game show. Right now, the 1-1 pitch is going to be tapped just in front of the box. Fair ball. It'll be thrown down to first. It'll be well off the mark. Coming in to back up the play, it'll be Gately, and to second base. We'll stroll Blake Hand.
That's the issue there, and I don't know about you, but I did not hear the catcher when he got out in front of the plate. He should have yelled inside. And I think that's where the original throw is going to go, but he dropped his arm down. When you drop it, it's going to have a tendency to tail into the runner. Metter, dangerous play there. That's how rotator cuffs get shredded. When you stick your glove out there and stiff to hold on that ball and that runner hits it. Metter reached out, had to pull it back. Runner ran through him. Smart play, ended up at second on the air.
Well, better safe than sorry sometimes.
Yes, especially on that rotator cuff stuff.
But nobody out and a runner on second. It's an RBI chance for Floyd Lamolino here in the top half of the second. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be swung on a miss. No balls and one strike. Not going to have very much in the form of scores today as we got started at 3:32. An earlier start time today so that the seniors could get to the honors banquet. They had it all set up there at Shagnon Gym, ready to go for tonight's festivities. No ball, one strike count. Here it comes. It's going to be a bunt laid down, right back to the pitcher. He will throw to third to throw. Was not in time.
My friend,
somebody
thought there was first and second. Got to get your head in the game, so that will go with the fielder's choice. And nobody out. No hits so far. So Jacksonville is runner at third, runner at first on no hits. That's the case. You have to be mentally in the game. And that was the case there. Somebody thinking there was first and second instead of just a runner at second.
See how the Rams react offensively now. After a couple on the base. Wow. Let me recalibrate there. A couple on the base paths here and nobody out. We're in the top half of the second inning. Wow. You always come to the rescue. Thank you. Got to, man. Yeah, I know. I'm horribly prepared sometimes. Runners at the corners. Here it comes on the first pitch to Ring.
Talking about awards night here. We hope Jacksonville don't get too many awards here today, but awards night, things wrapping up quickly. A lot of county schools did not have the proverbial snow days this year, so ends early.
Amen. A lot of people looking forward to that, students and teachers alike. Here comes the 1-0 high, 2-0. A lot of students glad to be out of school or glad to be getting out soon. Yeah. Not going to say that some teachers feel the same way. But I have to imagine that, hello, golf course, that there's some teachers that won't mind a little bit of a break. 2-0's coming. That will be high. 3-0. And here's the thing, Danny, that you have to watch. Tyler Ellis, as the defense kind of gets lax behind him, doesn't start to, I'm not going to say unravels, but starts to lose a little bit of that composure and is a little bit less effective with some of his pitches. So we'll see what happens on 3-0. It's going to be low and away, ball 4.
When you're a pitcher, one of the toughest things to do, and they do it the best out at the professional level, as Tim Holloway makes trips to the mound, is to keep your composure when you see an error or a mental error in that case. And because of that, it's hard for a pitcher to maintain composure and throw strikes.
So right now what you run into are the bases loaded with nobody out on the top of the second. Here for Rudy Pate, the number 8 batter, and you can't let this batter burn you. You have to find a way to get some outs. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can always find us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports as well. No scoreboard updates really today. Again, we got started an hour early. Updates would have been brought to you by State Farm agent Tony Wilt. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Trouble brewing. And 3 runners on via a error, fielder's choice, and a walk. So Jacksonville right now doing this with no hit.
Yep, 2 hits all in the first. It'll be even scarier as they're able to get a run across the plate here without any hits. We'll have to find that composure out of the stretch. It'll be Alex to Rudy Pate. Right-handed bat. First pitch is on the inside corner. Good look that time. It'll be 0-1. Trying to figure it out. Going to have to get to use the term man up here, but it's usually where better ball players are made are in situations like these when you get at them. 0-1's the count. Ellis ready. Garrett ready. Here comes the pitch on the way outside corner that time. 0-2.
Now, when you're a pitcher, like I said, you have got to shake that off, and you have to help pick your teammates up. Just like if you give something up and your defense makes a good play, you've got to pick them up here, and that's what Ellis has to do in this situation.
0-2 the count on the batter, Pate. Row to follow here in the top of the second inning. We're still scoreless at this point. Got underway about 3:32. 79 degrees the first pitch. Sunny skies. Wind winds are actually out of the east, between 6 and 20 miles per hour, depending upon the gust. 0-2 coming, ground ball just past the pitcher, Ellis. It'll be picked up. They're going to try for 2. Jones is able to get it to second base. 2 runs will come around the score, and a throw that gets by. So it's quickly 2-0. Get it out at least, I guess.
Yep. You got the outs, but then the throw allows the runners to get to second base. So that will be no RBI because of the fielder's choice. So go FC 6-4 and then E4 on the throw to allow the runner to get to second base. That's a tough one.
1 out, a runner on second, 2-0 Jacksonville in the top half of inning number 2 as the bottom of the order stands in now. The very bottom, Zeke Rowe, the center fielder. So the Rams have given up 2 runs without any hits here in the inning. Remember how I said that would be awfully scary? Well, what happened? So Rowe will stand in. RBI chance with the runner on second, looking for the game's 3rd run. Jacksonville leads 2-0 here in the top half of the second with the runner on and 1 out. Ellis trying to find a way to get out of the jam here. Here comes a pitch on the way right across the plate, 0-1. Rams Baseball is presented by Banterra Bank. Don't get caught looking in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. 0-1 to count here on the batter, Rowe. Ellis looks back. The runner heads back to second base. Now he'll fire home. The 0-1 pitch high and tight, 1-1. Man, oh man.
Yeah. Game's hard enough, but when you give teams extra out, good or bad, they're going to take advantage.
So do you see if I overanalyze this, technically?
No earned runs.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. I don't know if you'll see a weirder line. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here comes the pitch on the way to Rowe. That looked good, but it might have just missed high. No, it's in the zone.
The umpire flinched on the call. Hey, professional golfer walking in the parking lot. It's always like Matt Kuchar.
True. 1-2 the count, 1 gone. Here comes the pitch on the way. That's going to be pot foul behind us. And we'll stay 1-2.
Notice to our right in the bleachers, Mount Vernon JV Rams are sitting in the bleachers. They did not have practice today. However, we learned they were required to come out and watch the varsity play to learn something. Kids don't take notes of the second inning.
That would explain the emergence of Jake Pike onto the varsity roster today.
Yeah, noticed that when I walked in.
Here comes the 1-2 on the way. That's to be fouled off towards the parking lot. Look out. Oh. Just missed.
Like Monte Carlo was dead to right.
Yeah. Luckily, everything appears to be okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Is he listening, or do you text
I don't know. I texted him.
Oh, I got you. 1-2 Okay. Composure needs to be caught here. There we go. 1-2 is the count. 1 gone. Runner on second base here in the second. It's Jacksonville 2-0 lead. That's going to be a tapped foul. And the bat will stay alive. It's the everlasting at bat. Don't forget, we have great news. Rams graduation. I say Rams graduation. It's just a graduation. Commencement exercises at Mount Vernon Township High School for the class of 2012. Video streaming online at mywithersradio.com. Courtesy of Red Lake College and Banterra Bank. They team up to help us bring you this year's graduation on mywithersradio.com. Video only. Video and audio, I guess. Here comes. Ground ball to short, picked up by Jones. He'll fire it across. The runner advances to third base.
Can't mention the fact that base runner that time, ground ball was to short. Ball was behind him. He got in front of the baseball. The baseball was going towards second. Runner advanced to third. That's a heads-up running play. Someone being very aggressive on the base path.
2 outs now. RBI chance for Andrew Jackson. He ground out to second his last time. See if Ellis can get out of the inning here. Here comes another high fastball. Misses 1-0.
You think of the pitches. Ellis threw 12 pitches in the first inning, worked around the error, and then you had a couple more errors in this inning. That adds that pitch total and adds to the pitch count, which makes it a day shorter.
See what happens. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way right down the middle. That's going to be a ground ball, third base side. Good stop by Zonders. He will muscle across. Old Metter off of the bag. He tried to make the tag, but couldn't. That allows another run to score.
Yeah. days like this.
It'll happen.
It has happened.
Just did. Yep. That'll bring up Cody Wood. 3-0 your score. Runner on first. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Pitch is on the way inside. Good enough for strike number 1. Official scores calls that a single. Wow. With an RBI. So it's 3-0.
Be more stern.
That was close. Hey, though, that one was actually closer than the one before.
Yeah.
I was going to credit an error on that particular play, but we play on. 1-1 is coming. That's going to be swung on a miss to the outside. It'll be 1-2. Rams just need to get out of this inning and try to forget about it somehow. If the Rams play like this at the Waterloo Regional, it's not going to be a Waterloo Regional Championship flag coming home.
No.
1-2 is the count. High fastball that time. Swung on a miss. And just like that, after a trio of runs allowed, the Rams get out of the inning. 3-0 Jacksonville through 1.5. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Do you know what your mortgage rate is? You probably know what your monthly payment is, but your interest rate can make a big difference. With a lower interest rate, I may be able to help lower your monthly payment. Stop by People's National Bank today and ask to see me, Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist, about refinancing your current loan. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
Let's go back to the field. Powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to Rams Baseball, presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. I believe it's still Alicia Sheldon with us back in the studio. As we near the top of the 4 o'clock hour here on WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Peoria. Free service from Withers Broadcasting. Also online worldwide at mywithersradio.com. Here in the second, it'll be Garrett, Fetter, and Young to get us started, 4, 5, and 6. After get this, the Rams allowed 3 runs on 1 hit in the top half of the second to give the Crimson a 3-0 lead. Jacksonville's Tanner Gillis will come out for another inning. Here comes the pitch on the way inside corner. It is to Garrett with 0-1.
It's like you said, elaborating on the point in the top half of this inning. You mess around like this on a nice day in Waterloo next Wednesday or Saturday, it's going to be trouble.
That it is. We'll have a curveball that's just been high. No, it catches. Nothing to do.
A little 12-6 drop ball there by Lomolino. Or Gillis, I should say, catcher Lomolino. Sorry.
Look good.
It was nice.
No balls, 2 strikes. Out of the windup it comes. Curveball again.
Oof.
This is high this time. It does for real. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out. Garrett obviously getting us started here in the bottom half of the second inning. This is kind of a pickup game, so to speak. We await the 1-2. It comes inside. That'll be right in the back.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
on base any way you can. There'll be a courtesy runner, I would think, for Mr. Garrett. I think that he is the catcher today. Tim Holloway is looking, and here comes Trevor Floda.
T-Flow, as the kids call him, will come in to run for Grant Garrett. Runner on first, nobody out for Colton Metter. Metter's been putting some rough spots today over there at first base. We'll see if he can rebound.
Sometimes the New Orleans Saints and they're associated with needs to just stop while you're ahead.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, that whole bounty thing is going to cost some dollars for way one.
Nightmarish situation. Of course, we're staying up to date on the National Sports Feed on Twitter. You can follow us and stay up to date as well at 94 Sports. The first pitch is going to be on the outside corner of the right-handed Metter. Colton falls behind here, 0-1.
What's up? I was just laughing at the book.
Gotcha. Bob Crawford book that we still have like 5 years left of?
Yes. And this was a full year.
Yeah. Yes, we will get 35 games in this book. It's a 200-game book.
A lot of county schools have a success. You never know.
0-1 coming here. It is Colton Metter. He will send that just foul outside the third base bag. It'll be 0-2.
That was a great call by the umpire.
So just outside the bag.
Ball hit the chalk about the edge of the grass where the dirt and the grass meet in fair territory, and then it darted left around the bag. That was a great call by the umpire to not fall for the chalk lineup. Whatever, good call.
He was on top of it, had a good look down the third base line. 0-2 count here to Metter. 1 on and nobody out, bottom second. Rams trail Jacksonville by a score of 3-0. Pitch is on the way. It's going to be outside corner, but right back to the pitcher. Gillis will throw to second for 1 and not going to get it. Throw get away. It's Lotus that they put on second base, picked up Tim Holloway.
Hey. Again, here was the thing I think happened there, Chris. He fielded it on the dirt part of the mound.
Yep.
So when he spun and threw, his left leg was uphill, and I think that made him throw high over the shortstop's head. So it goes as an E1. 5 errors in the game so far by my count. Others are not.
Right.
But that goes first and second and nobody out. Mount Vernon's inning starting just like Jacksonville's in the top half of this inning.
Brings up Young with 2 on and nobody out. He will send this the opposite way. It's going to be fouled on the right field line, just off the fence. I was going to hit the fence.
I was going to hit that umbrella down.
Look out. 0-1 here to Young with Williams to follow in the home half of the second. The Rams, of course, are just driven this trail Jacksonville 3-0. Wow. Game not originally on the schedule. We'll explain more about that here in just a moment as we await the 0-1. Out of the windup it comes. It's going to be a curveball high. Should be 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you can see Gillis struggling a little bit, probably a little upset with himself that he threw that ball. What would have been an easy 1-6-3 double play, threw it high.
1 ball and 1 strike as Young stands back in. Here it comes. He will send this the opposite way again. On the run will be Woodcock, looking to make the grab in foul territory. He'll let it go. That'll be a foul ball.
Hey, you know what? That's heads-up play now. That right field about Hancock or Woodcock or whatever. Don't know if he signed the Constitution or not yet, or Chuck and Wood, but anyway, Woodcock goes there. He knew it was going to be foul. Let it drop. I think he knew he could. There was no way to float out with himself cut towards that first base foul fence, and he was able to let that drop. That's a smart play.
Exactly right. Nobody out, 2 aboard here for the Rams and Young with a 1-2 count. Here it comes right at his wheelhouse. That'll be up the middle, too short. He'll step on the bag for 1, throw to first for the other. That'll be a 6-3 double play.
Taylor made right there. Shortstop grab, tagged the bag, threw it to first.
That'll bring up Matthew Williams for the runner on third.
Colton Metter left some equipment out there. Must have slid out of his batting gloves. Yep, it slid out of his pocket.
Of course, Jacksonville, like we told you, originally not on the schedule. Rams were supposed to have played Edwardsville yesterday. Edwardsville, like many other teams, too many games this season due to the great weather we've had. Rams were thankfully able to find Jacksonville. This game had been all over the place at first. The first pitch is in the dirt to Williams, 1-0. This game was originally at GCS ballpark with a 4:30 start, but then we're reminded of the Honors Banquet tonight, so then it came here with a 4:30 start, and then it was shifted to a 3:30 start. As Jacksonville's out of school, and they were gracious enough to come down. Here it comes in the dirt.
Jacksonville did not come in buses today. No. They came in vans, minivans, trucks. Yes, drove down. Automobiles out of school. So hey, planes, trains, and automobiles.
By any means necessary. 2-0 to count to Williams. He will take it low and away, but it's a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 gone. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. A 3-0 ball game. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Avery Barton is back from the Alfred studio. See what happens on the 2-1. Will come right down the middle, be sent the other way. That'll get a run in. So an RBI signal for Matthew Williams. Gets the Rams on the board here in the home half. 3-1.
Rams needed that. They needed some different energy in the dugouts. The first Ram hit drives in a run. Little single between the first and second baseman on the right side. Bounces one time in the dirt, goes in the outfield for the hit.
And that'll bring up Hayden Podensky with 2 outs. Runner on first. Hayden represents the tying run. Gately on deck would represent the go-ahead run. Should this inning continue with 2 outs? Gillis hasn't been as effective out of the stretch. He'll fire to first base to check on the runner. Really nothing doing over there. Do feel compelled to tell you that scoreboard updates, if we had any, would be brought to you by Tony Wolf, State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance service needs, see Tony in Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Fastball low and away, check swing. I don't think it would have mattered either way. It'll be 0-1 here to Podensky. Definitely a lot of conference flair we'll know more after today. It's the regional championships on Saturday. It's going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike for this.
A lot of area, Vermont and Waltonville will play at Wayne City.
Yeah.
Softball final on Saturday. Weber Township, if they beat Hardin County, they will play in a regional final for baseball. Gallatin County, Woodlawn's in the Trico regional final on Saturday.
After a back-and-forth battle yesterday with Alvarado. The 1-1 in the dirt as well. Hits the plate.
A little too close for some, obviously.
Rams, of course, will head to Waterloo next week. Lady Rams will head to Marion. Lady Rams should be starting with Mascuda here in about half an hour, allegedly. Don't see anybody over there. Let's check on the runner gets away. Now I see heads popping down the running.
Mascuda may not be here yet.
We're close. That's the problem. Can't see over the fence now. We're too close.
Yeah. Not seeing any purple and gray over there, so.
Three balls and a strike to the batter, Peninsky, with the runner on first, 2 outs. Rams trail 3-1 here at the bottom of the second. Pitch is on the way. Misses outside. So that'll bring up the go-ahead run now, and Josh Gately.
Struggle here by Gillis.
Oh, man. Beautiful day for Ram baseball. 79 degrees or thereabouts. Folks out there on the pitch. They get a pickup soccer match going. Here comes the first pitch to Gately, low and away, 1-0. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors. I'm assuming according to an official book. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Jacksonville. Although, you can make the argument either way on some. So Gately will dig back in, has a 1-0 count. Gillis looks a little unnerved. Shaking his head a bit. Here comes the pitch on the way. Gately got a piece of it, sends it foul, and leaving the count here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's amazing. Look at the stats. 3 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 run, 1 hit, 4 errors. Not been a game to write home or send to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
1-1 count. The pitch is on the way, and this is going to be just inside the outfield grass over to second base. And Long will make the grass. So there go the Rams in the third. They were able to score 1 to make it a 3-1 ball game. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Effingham, Terre Haute, and online at mywinnersradio.com. A free service from Winners Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We had a Brennan Klein Memorial Field. Actually, that's where we are now. We're not heading to. We're here. 3-1 is your score. As we head to the top of the third, it'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up for Jacksonville. We'll start with Blake Long. His first pitch will be on the outside corner. And it'll be not there one to start. Woodcock and Hams to follow here. Bottom of the order did the damage the last inning. Runs on just 1 hit at the top of the second for Jacksonville. They have a 2-run lead now. It's 3-1 as the Rams are able to get 1 back in the bottom half. Curveball will be poked to third. Saunders comes up, makes the throw in time. There you go. Great throw by Zane on the mark. It's 5-3. Can't get to the bank during the stretch? Don't worry. You can bank in the stands with Banterra cell phone banking. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. We'll see the lefty Woodcock again. He ground out to short. Back in the first. Wait the pitch from Ellis out of stretch. Here it comes. Gets a piece of it towards right center field. Gately ready to make the play, and he will. Good job by Josh out there. Fundamentally sound, 2 away.
Big swing, big hit, sounded good. Dead bat and wind blowing in and right center. Knocked that one down immediately for a long out to right field. Quick inning would be great for Mr. Ellis after he threw 24 pitches last inning. 36 total in 2 innings. Quick inning here would be nice.
That it would. I know he'd love that. 2 outs with nobody on. This could be a first pitch by Hans Pope towards center. Right there to make the grab is Landon Thomas. 1-2-3, go the Crimson in the third. Still 3-1 Jacksonville. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship-trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke will be seeing patients at the Mount Vernon and Centralia locations. To set up your appointment with Dr. Steinke, call 242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com. Discover the difference.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back, Rams Baseball, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Glad to have you with us as we head to the bottom of the third inning. 2 up for the Rams. Looks like the top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Zach Jones, Landon Thomas, and Zane Zonders. Rams trail in this one 3-1. This would be a good time to try to get some more base hits. Just have one.
Yeah. 4 errors in, by my book, and runs 4 hits. That's not good. In
fact,
not good at all.
It's not. We need to find a Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game of the post-game show. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations with friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Jones will get us started here in the third as the Rams trail by 2. First pitch is on the way. He will send that the opposite way, but it's slicing towards the left field. It'll drop in front. That'll be a base hit. Jones around first and stay put on a leadoff single.
That ball hung up a long time, and I don't think left fielder saw it off the bat. Didn't get a good jump off of it.
Had enough hang time on it. He probably could have gotten to it, but it drops in front of him, and the Rams will take it. That'll bring up Landon Thomas. Grounded to first his last time out. See what happens. He represents a signed run, and he'll lay off the pitch. The dip's blowing away. Scooted outside. It'll be 1-0.
Get the feeling this game 3-1 won't be the final score. I have the feeling that something's going to happen for both teams one way or the other.
I have a feeling one's going to break out and one's going to maybe the same settle down. Here it comes inside. Ooh, caught the corner. 1-1. 1-1 is the count here to LC. Runner on first base, nobody out in the third. Rams trail 3-1 to Jacksonville. This is going to be sent the opposite way, or actually holds the ball this time. Right center is opposite by comparison to Jones. Jones will be held at the third base. Thomas will get into second. So after a single, we get a double, and it's second and third here for the Rams.
Well, Mr. Jones is going to have to get some new brakes. He slid in, stopped the brakes at third and fell down. However, it's second and third with nobody out. Opportunity for Mount Vernon there to get a crooked number and get back into this one, trailing by 2.
Definitely knocking hard at the door as Saunders will stand in with a couple in scoring position and nobody out here in the third. Maybe a basic tie it.
You can see Gillis getting the ball up in the zone a little bit now, too.
Now it's in the dirt. He tries to overcompensate. 1 ball, no strikes. Second chance auto also helps bring you Rams Athletics here on the radio. More on that after the 1-0. That's right. The wheelhouse is Zane Saunders. He will send that to left field. Jones is going to come around to score. He'll get away from the left fielder. Now will come Landon Thomas. Into second will roll Zane Saunders, and we're tied at 3.
And another error. Jacksonville left fielder misplayed it, got by him. That'll be a single and an error, a single RBI and an error charged to Jacksonville. And just like that, we're tied up.
That'll bring up Grant Garrett. Tied at 3, nobody out, a runner on second base. Tim Holloway's going to have a quick conversation with his dugout about picking up the third base coach. As Jacksonville will have a little bit of conversation here at the mound. This conversation, this is the mound driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Have you seen it yet? Hertz Rent-A-Car has made its way to King City Chrysler. Big sign out front and everything. Check it out, Hertz Rental-Car. Hey, there we go.
That was the old Albert Pujols way of looking at third base coaches. Ignore. We got some changes going on. Position switches. I would say somebody's going to come in and warm up in the bullpen as this thing's starting to get away from Jackson a little bit. Mount Vernon with 2 runs and a runner at second and nobody out already in this inning. Things start switching around. We got pitching change going on everywhere, in fact. So the new pitcher will be Zeke Rowe. We know that much. So Rowe's your new pitcher. Kansas remains on first. Jackson remains your shortstop. Okay. The pitcher go out to center? Pitcher is left-handed. Can't be him. Out there in center. You know what I'm saying? There was
I got it now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who knows?
We'll figure it out as they come up looking at numbers.
Yep. That's all we can do.
Well, right now for Tanner Gillis, 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, a walk, and no strikeouts, and then 3 runs, 2 earned. Uh-oh. This ought to be good. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. Matt,
you know what? I've already had.
Matt,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Kuchar brought us a thing. He's dressed just like Matt Kuchar.
Oddly enough, I've already talked with one basketball coach today about their camp, which means I guess we will have to have him on soon as well to talk to us. Scott Gilbert makes a stop by the booth to talk about Ram Camp 2012. Just talked to Jeff Lund about the Lady Rams basketball camp. Saw Jeff today. Saw Jared Shaner today.
Everybody working hard, too.
Apparently saw Scott Gamber from a distance. Spoke to Doug Creel briefly today. Talked to Dr. Mike Smith today. Talked to Rob Knudsen today.
Name drop.
Pretty well feel like it was a who's who of Mount Vernon High School. Stepped in the F building for the first time in 12 years, 11. Kind of awkward. Still the same. Not much has changed.
Not much has changed.
Kind of an exciting visit to MWBTHS. Well, and I guess since we've already talked about it, the reason I was there was to make sure we'd be able to get off the ground the streaming project we put together for Saturday. That's graduation will be video streamed on Saturday on mywithersradio.com at 8 o'clock, in case you can't make it. Rain or shine, we'll have the streaming for you. So the new pitcher, Rowe, will face Grant Garrett, and Garrett will probably foul one off.
There's a black Monte Carlo sitting over here in the parking lot that has been the tower's been buzzed twice.
I would say there may or may not be interest right here.
That spot needs, that car is,
I think 33 reasons not to park there anymore.
Yeah, I could think of more than 33 right now, especially when you do it yourself.
The 0-1 coming, that's going to be, nice breaking pitch on the outside corner, makes it 0-2 here to Grant. Nobody out, a runner on second, we're tied at 3. It was an RBI single by Zane Saunders to score Jones. A boot out in the outfield allowed Landon Thomas to score. So the lefty Rowe trying to get reestablished here as he has an 0-2 count on his first 2 pitches on the batter, Grant Garrett.
From what I can surmise, Mr. Hugo, the infield pitcher and catcher we have figured out, it's the outfield positions that we will have to correct as we go along.
This is most certainly true. 0-2 coming, that's going to be sent the opposite way. Could find a gap in right center field. Saunders will be waved around. No, he'll be held up at third base. Initially, he was going to come around to try to score, but it'll be first and third as the hit parade continues here for the Rams.
Well, the problem with Saunders is with nobody out, he had to hold until that ball dropped in the outfield, and because of that, he had to get a slow jump out. Therefore, it's up at third. So Flota will come in and pinch our courtesy run for Garrett. So the Rams with first and third, still nobody out here as this big inning maybe continues on.
Maybe. Ram Camp 2012, hard to believe it's coming up. June 4th through June 7th. I went to a couple of Ram camps in my time. Quickly learned that it's not a game I need to stick with. Basketball we're talking, of course. 0-2's coming. Batter will get her 0-2. Scoreboard teleprompter, baby. Stick it in front of me. I'll read it. Batter on the first pitch will foul off right side. 0-1.
It's a little different swing of momentum from the first base dugout, third base dugout. This run.
0-1 pitch on the way from row. Curveball that time. Batter gets a piece of it in the glove of the catcher. It's 0-2. Second Chance Auto is your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles. Prices are $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. Also has bank rate financing for everybody. 0-2 the count here to Colton Meadow. Runners at the corners, nobody out in the third. Tied at 3. This one's on the way. Curveball drops in the dirt. 1-2. I do not believe the left fielder changed. Nor do I believe the right fielder changed. I think we're just looking for the center fielder. 1-2, and force ball. Anybody? Yeah. Run down between first and second. Waiting for a chance to go is Saunders, and will they get it? Now the run is coming home. The throw will get away, and the run will score, so it works out, and the Rams take a 4-3 lead. I believe that, DC, is the force ball play.
That is the force ball play, and the out was recorded at first.
I'm not even going to try to remember what the order
Saunders scored.
Too many throws back and forth for me to keep track.
Yep.
That was a great job by Trevor Flo to stand as long as he did.
Picked the right time. Saunders got down there to the base.
And it is 1-2 fouled back. Count will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Colton Meadow with 1 out. Rams on top 4-3. Having scored 3 here in the third. See how Rowe reacts. 1-2 is in route. Curveball that time. That'll get striked out. That's out number 2. The first Rams strikeout today, however.
So because that run scores, that means Tanner Gillis is on the hook.
Yes, sir.
At this point.
Here comes inside to Young. About belt high. It's going to be 1-0.
Still say that won't be the final score.
Oh.
I think we're in for some runs today.
Heavens, no. 1-0 in round to Young. It'll be high this time. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 runs here in the third. They all belong to Mr. Gillis. See what happens on 2-0. 2 gone, bases empty as Young puts one towards right. Woodcock will make the grab. We are through 3 for the damage done. The Rams take a 4-3 lead. This is Valfred Baseball on WMIX.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View and Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. The Rams take a 4-3 lead over Jacksonville as we head into the top of the 4th. It'll be Floyd Lamolino, Tyler Ring, the DH, and Barney changes Rudy Pate, 6, 7, and 8 here in the 4th for the Crimson. Tyler Ellis, who now stands in position to garner a win if he can go long enough and stay up ahead of the score. Fires the first pitch on the outside corner, Lamolino. It'll be strike 1.
Oh, so the momentum goes after with the lead now. We'll see how his body language and pitching changes with the lead.
0-1 on its way, and that is going to be fouled off behind us. Should be no balls and 2 strikes to Lamolino. Rams Baseball, of course, presented by Banterra Bank. Hit a grand slam and go for the account with no hit fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Speaking of which, Banterra Bank has teamed up with Ren Lake College to help us at WMIX bring you video coverage on MyWithersRadio.com of the graduation on Saturday. So watch the MTV commencement exercises online at MyWithersRadio.com if you can't make it. Also will serve as a great tool if rain should happen to come in. No rain in the forecast, though, but if rain should happen to come, it'll be a nice tool. If they're forced inside Shagnaw Gym, it's a 1-2 pitch. Misses. It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lamolino. There. 2-2, pitch on the way. This is going to be popped up, foul, coming towards the backstop. Will there be a play for Garrett? That's going to hit. Nope, concrete.
Well, if we'd have been our other stop, man, we'll tell, but you can see that ball start over the backstop and then kind of come back. Just wasn't enough to curl back, not enough for him at that point.
Won't go. 2-2's the count. Ring is on deck for the Crimsons here in the top of the 4th inning. They trail 4-3 to the Rams. Pitch is on the way. Swung on a miss. Good strikeout there by Tyler Ellis. That'll be his second.
A little momentum from Mr. Ellis. You can tell he's got a little different giddy up in his pitch right now to get the lead back.
We told you about Banterra. We're good to go for a while. 1 out and nobody on, top of the 4th. Rams on top 4-3. Looking for win number 26. Here comes a ground ball, sharply hit first base side. Better will stay in front of it. He'll be satisfied with tagging the runner who tried a bat 95 juke.
Yeah, he tried the juke, but it didn't work. I think Metter in that case, close enough to the bag there to cover the grass. He needs to turn around and get to that bag, that way that ball didn't come out of there. But Metter was able to hold on to the baseball 2 hands.
2 outs for Rudy Pape. Ran into a fielder's choices last time. Also an error on the play. Did come around to score back in the second. His first pitch is going to be a little inside out swing. Just past the diving Zane Saunders in foul territory. It'll be 0-1. Good attempt there by Zane. Is out of his reach, but still gave it a go. And comes up okay. It'll be 0-1 here to Pape. Back on the air tomorrow. 4:15 will be your pregame as the Lady Rams host Salem in softball action. The Saturday Sports Show Saturday morning. Then we'll be on the road for Highland. As a curveball in the dirt outside, swung on a miss. It's 0-2. It'll be a 10:45 pregame right here on WMIX. What happens on the 0-2? Pitch is on the way, and that's going to be in the dirt. Luckily, nobody's on as that gets through. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. We're in the top of the 4th inning, a 4-3 ball game. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports and like us on Facebook. 1-2 will be a ground ball to short. Jones will pick it up. He'll fire across the diamond inside. So 1-2-3 go the Crimson here for a second consecutive inning. Rams hang on to a 4-3 lead as we head to the bottom half. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back to Rams Baseball. Bottom of the order, 2 up here at the bottom half of the 4th inning. Rams on top of Jacksonville, 4-3. That'll be Zeke Rowe out for another inning of work as he looks for his first full inning. 2/3 thus far, hitless ball. Although a forced balk play. Did get a run in, the go-ahead run for the Rams there in the bottom half of the 3rd. 4-3 your score, 4 runs 5 hits, 2 errors on the scoreboard. 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 hits. I have just 2 errors, but 3 errors on the scoreboard for Jacksonville. Williams to stand in and get us started against the lefty pitcher, Rowe. He'll lay off the high pitch. Good eye. It'll be 1-0.
Nice for Mount Vernon to get back in the dugout here. Get some more runs.
As this is going to be popped up. Foul territory. The first baseman makes a nice play on it after losing it. Hans comes away with the first out. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Free Xfinity First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We'll have your comp first player of the game in the post-game show. Czerwinski will stand in with 1 out and nobody aboard in the 4th. Pitch is on the way, and that's going to catch the outside corner. It's 0-1. He walked his last time up, but was stranded on first base. Rams are looking for a big second inning. And just going to come. Czerwinski will put it in play just past the pitch. It'll be up to Long. He will fire over to first in time. Just a nick of time. 4-3 is your second out.
Quick inning going on here.
We have Rams basketball camp getting ready to come up. We'll have all the details, I assume, on Facebook here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm working on it here and there.
Feeling that's what you were doing. F. Gately will stand in. Bases empty, 2 gone. Show spot. That is all the way to us. Hello. That'll wake you up. 1-0. That works.
That works. At least that time.
Still not sold on some of it after some of the vandalizing over the past few years. That's failed as yet. 1-0 is the count. Here comes the pitch on the way, and Gately will send this. Foul. Count even himself. 1 ball, 1 strike. We reach the bottom of the hour. We'll tell you this is WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Weathers Broadcasting. 1-1 the count, 2 gone to Gately. Here comes the pitch on the way in the 4th. Little miss outside, 2 balls and a strike. Rams scored 3 in the 3rd after scoring 1 to finally get on the board in the 2nd. Take a 4-3 lead after Jacksonville scored 3 runs in the top of the 2nd inning. 2-1s on its way to Gately. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Gately and Hayden Peninsky are 2 players who really seem to have found their way into the lineup on an everyday basis. Left and right.
As this season has progressed.
See what happens on the 2-2. That'll be sent the opposite way foul. Not a good day to be a Black Monte Carlo.
No, Black Monte Carlo is marked. I'm just saying it's cool to see how the progression of a season goes for players, where they start, where they finish.
That is true. See what happens on the 2-2. Swung on a miss. That'll be a curveball into the middle of the catcher, Lamolino. We're through 4, same score, 4-3 Mount Vernon. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We head to the top half of the 5th inning. It'll be 9-1-2. Will it? As Ellis gets started again for another inning. Yes, Rowe bats right, throws left. And the first pitch is across the outside corner, so 0-1 count. 4-3, Rams on top of Jacksonville here. The top of the 5th inning is Ellis. He's pitched pretty well after giving up a few runs there in the 2nd inning. Ground ball to Williams. Will pick it up, fire with the first in time, and 4-3 will be the first out.
3 back to the top of the order. Game moving along quickly.
Yes, it is. Don't strike out. Take control of your health care expenses with a tax advance self-savings account at Banter Bank. Banking with local style, member FDIC. Wow, there we go. Good now. We can roll on as we go back to the top of the order. Andrew Jackson will take an inside pitch for a strike. He backed out of the way, but that one was just coming across the plate. It's 0-1. With the follow here in the 5th. We can find out more about Rams basketball camp on our Facebook page a little bit later on. Look at that stuff, folks. We're going to tell you about it here in a second as the 0-1 is sent to Williams again. Tumbles over himself, gets a throw off first base. A great play by Colton Bender, especially to come off the bag like he had it.
Yeah, come off the bag. Williams turning and spinning. What a play. Rolled over, made the throw, out.
He'll breathe a sigh of relief there at second base. Another dazzling play by Matthew Williams in the infield. Thankful for another year of him. Wood will stand in. Here comes. 2 outs and nobody on. It'll be low and inside. 1-0 here to Cody Wood. That was a heck of a play. Yeah.
Okay. I'll work on that.
Go ahead and tell them about Rand Camp. You're probably in the 6th, maybe the 5th. A little bit later on in the game, probably. We don't necessarily want to spoil what's going to appear on our Facebook page. We want to get the information out there. Or that'll be resolved when I dig out my sheet from underneath my pile. That's the problem right now, is the 1-0 sails high and away, 2-0. Rams on top, 4-3 over Jacksonville, a game that was scheduled when the Rams had a couple of cancellations due to too many games on the schedule. 2-0's coming, sails high and away again, 3-0.
Get 2 quick outs. You don't want to have to sit here and mess around in an inning. A lot of times pitchers do. They get those 2 quick outs and they let up.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. 3-0 the count, 2 gone. Here it comes. That'll probably be your obligatory 3-1. It is. No scores report as yet. Again, we got started at 3:32. Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. Call Tony, see Tony, log on and meet Tony at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 3-1 is high. It'll be a 2-out walk. Outside of leadoff walks, those are the worst kind you can have.
Both hurt. You know, when you do that, you work so hard to get to this point.
Uh-oh. Stuff not post?
No, just talking about the ball.
Oh, I got you. Runner on and 2 outs. That's going to be turned on an inside pitch. Good foul for Long. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 today. He's ground out to third, but he's also single. Here's the Rams JV baseball team behind us.
Yeah, they're excited to be here.
Taking this one in today. 0-1 coming, curveball. That is going to be sent up the middle. Who will get it? Jones won't have a play after coming across.
Just a hit, infield hit. He dove across the bag, and his momentum was taking him toward right field. He was unable to get it thrown back. And by my count, the 3rd hit for Jacksonville today. Actually, the 2nd hit by my count. I take that back. My count, of course, not official. Just
right.
Very unofficial how I'm doing it.
So with 2 outs and 2 aboard, Woodcock will stand in. He's 0 for 2 today. He'll call time. Saw a potential pick play developing, so he backs out of the box. Not a bad move. Was able to get the time called. 4-3 your score. Rams on top. Tying run is on second base for Jacksonville as Woodcock, the left-hander, will stand in, threatening. Here comes inside. Good stop there by Garrett. It's 1-0. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online right from the stands. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. We await the 1-0 pitch with 2 gone and 2 aboard here from Tyler Ellis. Here it comes. Muscles with fastball past Woodcock, 1-1. Oh, man. .439. We should just be getting started. So we're in the top of the 5th with 2 gone and a run 1 count on Dustin Woodcock. So the 1-1 is en route, and that's going to be sent into left, playing shallow with Spinensky. Here comes the throw. Will there be a relay? It will from Zonders. Out at the plate is Woodcock. So a great relay there. It'll go 7-5-2, and that'll be your third out of the inning. Still 4-3 Rams through 4.5. This is Mountain Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in, and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Rams Baseball as we head to the home half of the fifth, top of the order. Last time the Rams had the top of the order, it ended up in a 3-run third inning. We'll see what happens this time with Jones, Thomas, and Saunders. For Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams looking for win number 26 on the year, coming into today's action with a 25-8 mark.
Big inning that time. Boy, to get a runner thrown out. Jacksonville, 3 people could have scored. None of them reached the plate.
Jones will stand in for a matchup with the left-handed. Zeke Rowe comes out for his second full inning. This looks like it missed low and away. It'll be 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Here it comes on the way, and swung on a miss on a high pitch that time to Jones. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Led off in 3 of the 5 innings. First, third, now 5th.
All the odds. 1-1 coming. He will lay off as that curved around into the dirt. 2 balls and a strike down to Jones. Second Chance Auto is your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles. Priced at $10,000 in one location. Also bank rate financing for everybody. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Another curveball. Or a slider that time, perhaps. It was 2-2. Caught the outside corner to Jones. Goes with it again. This is going to be well outside. Gets the backstop. Full count. Denied by Jones. Out to Zach, and he'll take his base. That was well outside again. Fell in love with the pitch there, Danny. Just continued to roll with it.
Continued to try to put something in there, and it didn't work. And that ended up being a walk.
See if the Rams can make them pay here in the the bottom of the fifth. A 4-3 lead at the moment, but you get the feeling that if they have truly settled down defensively, the bats have woken up. This could be a long rest of the afternoon. As the first pitch, Thomas will show bunt. It catches the outside corner, 0-1. I got you.
How's that?
Way out of the archives, I'd say.
Oh, I saved that one for a while. Some things you don't show your cards.
0-1 is going to be bunted right in front of the catcher. He'll try to go down to second on a long throw. He tried to go 2-4, death hand out.
That will go as fielder's choice, sacrifice fielder's choice, as they say. Thomas won't get counted for an at-bat, and the choice going to second. I'll tell you what, too, Zach Jones very lucky. He didn't slide that time. Could have been out.
Right.
Slide.
That'll bring up Saunders with 2 aboard. 2 on and nobody out here, as Rams could be a little aggressive here on the base pad. We'll see. That pitch slid inside. On the right-handed Saunders will be 1-0. Garrett to follow here in the 5th. The Rams are going to try to put some more runs on the board. Saunders shows bunt. It pops it up. Gets behind the catcher. It'll be 1-1.
Yikes. Got to get that bat out there. Got to square it up, not drop it. When you drop it, the ball goes straight up in the air.
1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, 2 aboard. We're at the bottom of the 5th inning. Rams on top of Jacksonville to a 2 and a 4-3. Winds are blowing in. Saunders will show bunt again. He'll send it down the first base side. The play this time will be the first. Staying on the bag with the first baseman hands. That'll be a sacrifice. 2-3, 2-4. 2-4. My apologies, that was not hands, that was long. Got my legs mixed up.
Vernon with an excellent opportunity to pad that lead here.
Especially if Garrett can get a piece of one. 1 out, 2 aboard. They're both in scoring position. Lefty Rowe is in some trouble. And he will send this right to Garrett. The third baseman will make the play at home.
Now, I'll tell you what.
And Jones is out at the plate.
Twice the Jones didn't slide. One time's a bad enough out there at second, but when you go in like that towards home and you make no attempt to slide, if that catch is smart, he steps in front. If we're playing a rival or a future team, they step for front and fly back, and Jones will be ejected. You are asked to slide at home plate.
Exactly. He's lucky the catcher stepped out of the way.
Yes.
5-2 on the fielder's choice. So it'll be our runners in the corners and 2 outs now for Colton Metter. Got a good piece of it. It's just right to the third baseman.
Got to slide sometime. Get dirty.
See what happens on the first pitch to Colton. It's high, and it's popped up sky high, left side of the infield. Third baseman Pate wants it. He'll make the grab. So just like that, the Rams squandered an opportunity through 5. It's still 4-3. Rams on top. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than 4-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back. Rams baseball. We head to the top of the 6th. Jacksonville trails the Rams 4-3. It'll be Blake Hance, Floyd Lamolino, and Tyler Ring. So we kind of settled something. It's just been an odd game. Yeah. I've now limited the suspects to 2 out in center field. As here comes the first pitch to Blake Hance. He'll swing and miss, nothing to one. And I say that, DC, because the pitcher obviously has come out of the game because the DH stayed in. So it's either Pennell or Combs, maybe, out center. 0-1 coming right across. It'll be 0-2 quickly here to Blake Hance. We're in the 6th, presented by Banterra Bank. Rams baseball, of course. Lead off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC, 0-2 to Blake Hance with Lamolino and Ring here in the 6th. Rams have really rebounded nicely after allowing a 3 spot in the 2nd. Curveball that time, swung on a miss. Garrett hangs on, and that'll be strikeout number 3, I believe. Nice to see.
Maybe put another quick inning for Mella. 61 pitches through 5 innings. He gets a quick one here. He's probably going to be able to make it through the entire game. Some hope, luck.
One gone and nobody aboard here for Lamolino. Reached on a fielder's choice once today and scored. He'll pop this one up into right field. Gately will run over towards the foul line and make the grab.
One thing about Gately, those sunglasses are big enough. You don't have to worry about the sun, moon, or any other bright flashes getting in your eyes.
No doubt about that.
The sunglasses discussion before the game with all the players.
Yeah, we did.
Trying to figure out what you and I want to invest in next.
Mine are still in decent enough shape to be held on as reserves. But the way I figure it, as we await the first pitch to Tyler Ring, it'll be outside 1-0. We've had these for 2 years.
Yeah, we're about to.
Yeah. So I have more than saved what I usually spend on 2 years of sunglasses, usually it's a $5 HUD or whatever. I always break them or lose them. See what happens on the 1-0. This is going to be popped, foul over the first base dugout, shading and scooting out of play. All right. Everybody's safe. By everybody, I mean automobiles. The 1-1 count to Tyler Ring. 2 out, nobody aboard here on the top of the 6th inning. Rams hanging on to a 4-3 lead. Scored 1 in the second and 3 in the third. Get back on top. It's a curveball inside. Will be 1-2 now. Tyler Ring, the DH. He walks his first time up. Was tagged out on a 3 unassisted by Colton Metter back in the 4th. 1-2 in route. Swung on a miss. Here it looked like he hung on, but he will make the throw down to first base just to be safe. And strikeout number 4 will wind it up here in the 6th. We head to the bottom half. Still 4-3 Rams. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. You have something big to pick up, so you need a pickup, right? One that's tough and reliable. For 36 straight years, our F-Series has been the best-selling truck in the United States. The 2012 Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class trailer towing capability. So whether you have a bass boat to tow or a load of bricks to haul, you can be confident the F-150 will deliver. If you don't have full-size loads, why buy a full-size truck? Our 2011 Ford Ranger offers best fuel economy in its class while still delivering plenty of power to bring that load of plywood home from the hardware store or pull a dirt bike trailer. Come to Ford Square, Mount Vernon today and check out our great selection of the F-150 and Ford Ranger. We have great incentives on both trucks to fit your budget. At 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up, it'll be Colton Metter. Why does that not sound right? I'm off my book, DC. It'll be Young, Williams, and Czerwinski.
Yeah, all right. Happens. As many games as we do, it's going to happen.
Fact.
Number whatever it is. What's the matter? We need to look?
Yeah.
There you go. Can you tell my chicken scratch what
I
it is?
see what happened there. All right. Okay, so we're good now, and Young will get us started in the home half of the 6th inning. Of course, we are presented by Banterra Bank. Their online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local styles. Young will take a first pitch inside on a curveball, and it's going to be 1-0.
Oh, the old Jacksonville Mount Vernon connection.
Oh, yeah, 1-0 is going to be a ground ball down the third, picked up by Pate. He'll fire across, 1 away.
Former Mount Vernon Legion coach, current Bethel School Superintendent Craig Kuyava got a start at Jacksonville, teaching in administration before he came back to the area.
I got you.
Visiting with some people over here to our right.
Williams will stand in with 1 out, the base is empty. Here it comes, and they'll be in the dirt, 1-0. Still no scores report from anywhere yet. If anything's getting started, it's just underway. Scoreboard update position by Tony Wilk. Next pitch to Williams will be softly hit down the third. Bates been busy today. He'll fire to first in time. That'll be 2 away. So Tony Wilk, you can find him online at TonyWilk.com or in the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Where, like a good neighbor, Tony Wilk will be there. State Farm agent, of course. That brings up Hayden Paninsky with 2 outs and nobody on. Rams hanging on to a 4-3 lead over Jacksonville. Of course, we told you this game not originally on the schedule. Supposed to have played Edwardsville yesterday. As Paninsky will pop this one up to the right side. Crossing some pitch for long as he looks into the sun, but he'll make the play. 1-2-3 go the Rams here in the 6th. Last chance coming up for Jacksonville. 4-3 Mount Vernon. We head to the 7th. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Let's go back to the field, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to Vernon Rams Baseball. We head to the last chance seventh for the Jacksonville Crimson as they trail the Rams 4-3. Rudy Pate, Zeke Rowe, and Andrew Jackson. Barney changes to the Jayville lineup as Tyler Ellis looking for the complete game. We wait the first pitch, and here it comes. High fastball, swung and missed. 8 balls behind, 0-1. We'll have a Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game and the post-game show. Say more about Tom first, of course, after the 0-1 pitch here to Pate. Pate was busy defensively today, made a lot of outs and assists there. Off the third base back, and he'll take a sinker low in the zone. It'll be 0-2. 5 years from County Branch is a responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Here comes the 0-2, went high that time, but the bottom fell out of it. Pate will swing and miss. That was strikeout number 5.
Say what, Mr. Ellis has pitched well. Even the inning, he didn't get much help defensively. He has pitched well.
Rams are going to have a nice 1-2-3-4 punch, probably, heading into the postseason. We'll see who gets the ball on Saturday against Highland. A lot of options for the Rams. First pitch on the way to Rowe. He's going to pop this one up. First base side. Shouldn't be a problem for Colton Fetter.
Uh-oh. Got over there and did not. And again, you're running over there, and the grass kind of goes right up to that railing. Right. That's where the dugout, about a foot from the grass to the dirt. Or should they from the fence to the grass, and Matter knew you was getting close. You can't feel that underneath your feet till you're right on top of that fence. You can't blame him. Not at all. Going to the visitor's dugout, you're not going to get any help from the enemy, telling you how far away you are. But that's where your catcher and first baseman have to go over, or catcher has to go over with you and tell you, hey, you got this, you got this.
0-1 coming. This one's going to be popped up the other way. Fair territory. The grab is made by Zonders.
Hey, 2-away. That pitch sawed that bat off. I know it's a metal bat and you can't do that, but that's a wooden bat. That batter is going back to the dugout with a piece in his hand. What a pitch by Ellis. Jacksonville down to their final strike already.
Now, of course, you can score an extra base hit with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account and card. Banterra Bank is the official voice of the Vernon Rams, banking with local style. 2 gone here in the 7th. Last chance now is Andrew Jackson. He'll swing and miss with a high fastball. 0-1. Rams on top, 4-3. A win would make them 26-8 on the year, and the loss with the Jacksonville back to Morgan County with a 24-9 mark. 0-1 in route curveball that time. Looked like maybe the bat got a piece of it. It'll be 0-2. One of those were either went around or the bat got a piece. And no doubt strike. So final strike here for Jacksonville is Andrew Jackson, no less.
Well, he's got to be there to the end, being the general.
Oh, that, the fact is the namesake. Here comes the 0-2 curveball. That time reaches out for it. This is the opposite way. It'll be a run for Fetter. Can't come up with it. Foul territory. Ball. Count stays the same.
Tough play over his shoulder. Metter has to run and look back over his shoulder back into the sun. That's a tough grab. Gately Williams were going to catch it from where the angle was. So tough play, goes to the foul.
No balls with 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Andrew Jackson, who is 1 for 3 today unofficially, stands back into the box. The right-handed bat looking for a reprieve against Tyler Ellis. Ellis will fire it outside. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Curious to see how many pitches Tyler Ellis thrown.
Yeah, 69 coming into this inning.
Not bad. He settled down. That's really helped. Kept that pitch count low once he finally got it figured out. Of course, he's Pitch, he's never been the problem. He'll throw in the dirt. It's swung on miss. The throw down to first base will be in time. And strikeout number 6. And the throw down to first will win the ball game. So the Rams come from behind to defeat Jacksonville 4-3. We'll tell you all about the Bean Insurance post-game show coming up. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford Dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. When it comes to vehicle awards, there's definitely a lot of competition out there, to say the least. The 2012 Ford F-150 has been awarded the Motor Trend Truck of the Year for many reasons. This truck is the most fuel-efficient truck in its class, the toughest and most powerful, too. The F-150 tows the most, up to 11,300 pounds. It hauls the most, up to 3,120 pounds. And it generates the most available power, up to 411 horsepower. Take your pick of 9 distinctive models, 4 high-tech engines, 3 box lanes. Whatever you need a truck to do the best, the F-150 lineup delivers. Right now, you can purchase a 2011 Ford F-150 that MSRP's at $40,700 and drive away for a little over $31,000. Come see us at Ford Square at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests.
Hello. Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address. Oh. Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back. Bean Insurance postgame show. The Rams defeat Jacksonville today. Come from behind fashion to a tune up 4-3. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. It's Avery Barton back in the studio. Glad to have you with us regardless of how you may be accessing us, whether it's on the radio or online at mywithersradio.com. Weird game. That's really all I can say about it right now. A weird game. Of course, Bean Insurance, where you can level the playing field as they handle a multitude of the top-rated insurance companies. Bean Insurance, beaninsurance.net, 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, their two main addresses. But, I mean, we literally saw an inning, 3 runs and arguably no hits, although ended up crediting one of them as a single. So 3 runs on the scoreboard on 1 hit. And then we saw another inning almost end up the same way on the other side of the fence. So, I mean, it's just one of those games where it's just awkward and a lot of misplays. And ultimately the Rams ended up taking away the victory. Well, the main part was you win a game that maybe wasn't your prettiest, but obviously wasn't Jacksonville's best game either. Game between two teams, a lot of expectation. You know, Jacksonville now 24-9 on the year. Mount Vernon goes to 26-8 with one more game left to go. So it is a case of, you know, Mount Vernon, again, get the win today. Might be good enough today. This is a good ball team you beat, not on your best day. However, I wouldn't try this against Highland Saturday, and I wouldn't try the way Mount Vernon played against Waterloo or Carbondale next Wednesday.
Right.
Carbondale played Belleville West Test the other day, 9-7. So they've improved even since Mount Vernon saw them a few weeks ago in early May. Mount Vernon's going to step their game up, not only physically, but on the mental aspect as well in the postseason.
Of course, this is the Bean Insurance postgame show. We need to go over some Heartland County postgame stats.
Well, we can do that right here. Jacksonville, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Mount Vernon had 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 errors by my count. Winning pitcher was Tyler Ellis. Going the distance, Tanner Gillis picks up the loss. In a game that took an hour and 30 minutes as Mount Vernon beats Jacksonville today, 4-3 in the final home game of the season here at Brendan Klein Field.
Get started right. Let Heartland County help make your business a success. Heartland County, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. Not much left to do here. You know, the Rams have won this one 4-3. They improved to 26-8 on the year. They're back in action on Saturday against Highland at 11 o'clock for one game on the road. That is at Glick Park in Highland, not at the high school, but at Glick Park. So really not much left to do here to let you know your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game, and we will do that after the break. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball, the Bean Insurance post-game show. Need to give you a Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Rams take home a 4-3 victory over the Jacksonville Crimson. Our Player of the Game is
Tyler Ellis. Goes the distance. They pitched to a lot of trouble in the particular inning, and Jacksonville got all those runs, and they were unearned, and did a gutsy effort to go the complete game distance to get the win here this afternoon.
Great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. That's going to do it for us here this afternoon. Back on the air tomorrow about 4:15 as the Lady Rams host the Salem Wildcats softball action. So until then, I'm Chris Hugo for Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, back in the studio for Alicia Sheldon, who helped out today as well. Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. Your final score, Mount Vernon 4, Jacksonville 3. Don't forget Ram Camp information. We post a little bit later on our Facebook page. It's already on there, actually. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We got sidetracks. We got to talk about it. Rest assured, we will hit that on Saturday as well, and on the Saturday Sports Show, perhaps. That'll take care of it. 4-3 is your final. Rams pick up win number 26. So long from the King City.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at mywithisradio.com. Rams Baseball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.